Okay, today is Wednesday and I officially move out in 3 days, so I have to like start doing stuff. And I've been playing country music because, you know, when am I gonna be back in North Carolina? Haven't made that decision yet. Goal for the day is go to the pool for as long as possible so I can get a tan, and then I need to do laundry and I need to fix my closet. So you see all of those clothes on the floor. Those need to be fixed and washed and folded and put into my bags, multiple bags. Guess what? I fixed it. Ta-da! Now I have just like my pumper and like all of the bags where I need to put my clothes in. And these are all my work clothes. So I just need to fold those and put them over there, and then take all of these clothes and put them on a bag as well. And I think honestly the hardest part is gonna be just fold everything and make it fit so it doesn't get like super wrinkled or anything. And then all of my kitchen stuff. So it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be a good time. Let's see how we make this work. Hey guys, this is your girl back at the gym. I haven't really vlogged today a lot because I haven't really done much, except for like packing and going to the gym and stuff. I just took some before and after pictures to add to the vlog. I know that Diana posted her before and after, well, not before and after, just the before, I guess, pictures. But yeah, I'm about to go on there and run. I think it's 1.5 miles. It should be fun. Hello vlog, I just came back from the gym and funny enough, Diana and I went to the lake with all of our friends from our internship, and we got these like $6 floaties from Target, and mine was like inflated from the other day when we went to the pool, so I just put it like in this corner in my living room. And I got back from the gym and I was like, I'm literally too sweaty for any other piece of furniture, so I just like sat down on this corner on this floaty, and I've been sitting here for like 20 minutes just like on my phone, and it's been great. So home decor at its finest. So I wanted to talk about something that I was thinking about today. I was like, oh, like why am I doing this? Like, is this even worth it? Like, can I even do this alone? Like, I don't know. I was being really like mean to myself. It was like 4 at this point, like 4:30, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to the gym at 6 or 7 so I can watch like a show or something now and just go later. So I was watching a show, and then I just fell asleep, and I woke up. I was thinking, do I want to get up? And the answer was no. Clearly, because I was half asleep still. And then I think I wanted my phone or something, I don't know, and I was just trying to kind of battle myself. I was like, should I go to the gym or should I just stay here and go tomorrow and just take a rest day today? I was just wondering all these things, and then in my head I just had this thought, and I was like, okay Jess, the person you want to be, would she go to the gym now? Or would she and say, I'll just go tomorrow? Considering the level of muscle tiredness you feel right now, you just started doing the 5K training yesterday, so do you really just, like, not deserve, but do you really need a rest day? Or are you just being lazy because you just woke up from a nap and you're upset about it earlier? And then I realized I had this, like, clear image of the person I want to be, and it's not even, like, the person I want to look like, it's more of who I want to be and my energy and just like confidence levels. I want to be someone that works hard for her goals and she achieves them, and it's not necessarily I want to look skinny, but it's I want to feel confident. I'm worth getting up from bed and going to the gym because I know that's what's good for me, and I know that's what's gonna make me happy right now because it's a goal that I have. It's hard to explain, but I just had this like perfect image of who I want to be, and at that moment what was gonna get me closer to that goal was getting out of bed and going work out. No, it was just this like that, just thinking about that like clicked something in my head, and I just like stood up. I was like, okay, I can do this. I was doing the cool down and I was thinking and about how I felt so much better. I felt so energized right now. I feel great. So why would I say like, oh, this is who I want to be if I can start being that person right now? Like, what's stopping me from being that person this second and making the decisions that I think that version of me would make? And I realized it's literally just me. It's literally just sometimes I feel that I'm not that person yet, so I don't need to make those decisions. Simply sometimes feel like, oh, like it's not gonna make a difference because I'm not there. Like, I'm not fit anyway, so is it really gonna make a difference one day? But it does, because one day turns into 2 and 2 into 10, and then like next thing you know, you have a habit and you're going every day. So yeah, I was just thinking about that and realizing that, I mean, I think out of just like self-love and desire for self-improvement, there is nothing that it's stopping you from being the person that you want to be. It's you realizing that you can be that person just by changing your actions and changing the decisions that you're making, and making the decisions that you think that version, like that future ideal version of yourself would do. And for me, it also seems, I think sometimes it's out of like self-love. You say like, you know, I deserve to work hard for myself. I was thinking the other day too, like if someone told me like, oh, if you work out this much every day and eat healthy every day, like your sister will be healthy, or your mom will be healthy, or your friend would be healthy, and they'd be happy, like, would you do that? And my answer, like, as soon as I asked myself that question, I was like, oh, 100%. To do anything for like the people that I love to be healthy and be happy. And then I realized that it's the same thing with me. Like, do I deserve that? Like, do I love myself enough to do that, to do those things that sometimes are hard? And the answer should be yes. And sometimes it's really hard to give yourself that answer and to say, you know, I'm gonna get out of the bed today, because self-love is about getting up from bed and going to the gym sometimes. It's not about like sitting down and staying in bed all day. And I think it's really easy to say like, oh, I'm gonna give myself a rest day, and like, I worked really hard, I'm really tired, I deserve a rest day, like this is self-love. That is true as well. It's just learning when you're doing things like that out of self-love and actual like, I need some rest. Sometimes you have to love yourself enough to say like, oh, you know, I'm gonna buy the salad instead of a burger, or instead of like something unhealthy, because I like want to be healthy and my health is worth so much for me, and I love myself so much that I want to give myself the best food possible. Because I feel like a lot of the times we wouldn't even doubt doing that for another person, but when it comes to ourselves, we get too comfortable and we forget that like we should love ourselves the most. So yeah, I think it's like making that differentiation between like self-love and giving yourself rest when you need it, versus I'm gonna stay in bed because I'm like sad or just like unmotivated. Like, sometimes self-love is doing something that's really hard and going to the gym or eating healthy even when you don't feel like it. So yeah, it's just making those hard decisions. But yeah, I think that's it for today. This was just really relevant to me today, and I felt like the need to share it. And yeah, so I'll see you all soon. I hope you liked this. If you did, give it a thumbs up. You know, if this makes sense to you. I really want to see if this is something that other people feel sometimes. So comment down below if you've ever felt this way or something similar, or if you haven't and you're like, Jessica, you're crazy. But yeah, let me know.